After 69,000 years, we finally got a new 2D Metroid, and it's pretty good. Metroid Dread is here, finally, after I don't know how many years, over a decade, well over a decade since Metroid Fusion on Game Boy Advance. We got a new 2D, well, 2.5D, excuse me, sorry Nintendo, it's a 2D side-scroll, alright? It's got a little 3D, it's 2D, okay? Don't play with me. I know you're gonna be a stickler, I'm sorry, but it just is, alright? Just leave me alone, okay? I don't care about the faux 3D graphics, alright? I wish it would have been pixel-based, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It's like that weird kind of muddy 3D but it's great. It's a great game. Sorry. Critiques aside, it doesn't look like a AAA game, but it plays like a AAA game. Let me tell you, baby, it's a fantastic game. Boy, oh boy, I've played all the 2D Metroids. I kind of fell out of Fusion on the Game Boy Advance because it was really hand-holdy. They told you like exactly where to go, exactly what time, like just how to do everything. It just seemed very like, all right, well, here, go. We got you. We're right behind you. You go along. Yep, play your Metroid. Whoa, take it easy, take it easy. And I was like, okay. Well, I just started playing other things. I would like to go back and finish it. But this is the hardest Metroid, 2D Metroid that I've ever played. The EMMIs are, they are no joke, baby. When you got to be running around, when you got to be slick, you got to be evasive. You got to move. You got to know how to maneuver Samus to get away from these things. And if you do get caught by one, it is so goddamn hard to parry and get away from it and duck under. I've done it one time successfully, aside from the beginning of the game when they gave you a gimme to do it, and you have to be like pinpoint accurate to get it. I think I've defeated a few of them, destroyed a few of them. I'm playing through the game. I've gotten to like 3 areas, found some warps. I got the morph ball. I got the various suit. I can go in lava now. All kinds of fun stuff. We just beat Kraid, which is really cool. The boss battles are pretty easy so far. That was the hardest one yet by far. Everything before Kraid was like super easy, but it's really fun. The EMMIs are really hard, and other things in the game. I've died a million times, but the boss battles so far have been pretty easy. Aside from Kraid, which when you figure it out, it's pretty easy. I think for the most part, you go into a boss battle and you go, okay, well, I've died. Okay, and then you figure out the first part, and then you figure out the second part, you figure out the patterns, you move, you duck and weave, and you go. You're like Rocky, okay? And it's fun, all right? Exploring in Metroid Dread is so fun. You got the E-tanks, you got the missiles, you got the power, you got everything. Metroid has spawned its own subgenre of video games, Metroid and Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which was clearly inspired by Metroid. You got Metroidvanias, all right? You get items, and you can backtrack to the game and do other things you couldn't do before, and you make a little progress, and then you backtrack, and you make a little progress, and then you backtrack. That's pretty much what Metroid and Metroidvania games are. You know, you got this locked door. How do I open this locked door? Later, you get the power-up. You come back, you open the locked door, and there you go. And it's addicting gameplay. You're like, okay, well, let me just do a little more. There's something right here I can explore. You're like looking at your map. You pull your map up and you go, oh, what's that? I can explore that now. Okay, let's go check that out. I'm stuck here. And then later you go with the thing. And you go, oh, I can go back and do the thing. That's just how it is. And I love it. It's fantastic. It's great gameplay. Is it worth $60? That is the hot debate at the moment. I think it is, because it is such a good game, and you do get such good enjoyment out of playing. It's not like just like oh, here's another Far Cry. Whoop-de-doo. I've played them before. I get it. I know. Obviously, Metroid, you played them before, but it's few and far between, okay? We get Far Cries and Call of Duties cranked out the ass. And think about the microtransactions in those. There's no microtransactions in Metroid Dread that I know of. Maybe they're somewhere in there. I don't think there are. But I think it's a pretty solid game, right? You're gonna have a lot. You're gonna get $60 worth of enjoyment. If you go see a movie for 2 hours for like $20, I mean, you're getting more than that, right? And also the replayability is great. I know a lot of people like to love replaying Metroid to get like faster times and everything like that. That may not be you. That's not me. I'll play it through once and I'll be satisfied, satiated, and I'll move on. But I do think it is worth $60. I don't think it looks like a AAA game. I think it looks a little like muddy, like the 3DS Metroid 2 remake. I wish they would have went with a pixel art style. Like Fusion looks so cool. Imagine if they did like a current modern day like pixel art style, or at least a 2D, like a hand-drawn-esque art style. They could have gotten really creative with the art style, but I feel like they went pretty cookie cutter, like just put the 3D models in the 2D space and then that's it, and kind of just darkish colors and everything. The colors do pop occasionally and everything, but for the most part, it's kind of a dark game. And I wish it had either some really refined pixel art or some cool 2D line work. That would have been amazing. I would have loved that so much. But hey, that's just a little nitpick. The gameplay, like I said, is tight, solid, addicting. You control Samus as good as you can, and that's what it is. You messing up something in the game is not the game's fault. It's your fault. The controls are tight and right, baby. You're gonna hit some weird little jumps, some wacky little spots in there. Maybe maneuver your way around stuff that maybe you really shouldn't have been yet. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I've gotten some things that I've thought, hey, was I really allowed to do that yet? Because it was a lot of some tight maneuvers going on and some weird stuff, and I did get it. But yeah, it's a great game. I love it. It's just a rant about Metroid. It's fantastic. Can't wait for Metroid Prime 4. Really excited about that. But I've been more of a 2D Metroid gamer my whole life. And it was amazing to see a new one finally. And that was rumored a while ago. They were like, hey, we got a new Paper Mario and a new 2D Metroid. Whoever leaked that, whoever said that, they said both of those things. Listen to that person. I don't remember who it is, but that's our guy. That's who we rally behind, is that person on the internet. So someone get me their information, get me direct contact. I will pay them. I'm not going to pay them. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun ranting and rambling. But yeah, play this game, and there are a lot of people talking about emulating it. They're like, it's for preservation. It's like, the game just came out. I mean, it's not going to be really that hard to preserve it. And also, it only takes a few people to do that. You don't need everybody preserving it. We do want more Metroid. The game is selling well. I think it's already sold over 3 million copies. But the more we can sell of these, the more Nintendo will take note and go, oh, they do like Metroid. Okay. It's been, what, I don't know, 15 years. I'm just going to throw it out. It's maybe even been more than that since we got a 2D Metroid. So let Nintendo know that we want it, because we do, all right? And if it, if it doesn't sell enough to justify them making more, then oh well. At least we got this, and it is fantastic.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.